have had my Victor V9 corded bagged commercial dry vacuum cleaner for a couple of weeks now, and last week you saw the unboxing video and my first thoughts about it. Well, I've been using it around the house a fair bit, and I've got a couple more things to say about it really, including something quite nice that I found out about it. Let's have another look. Oh, yeah, you going to have a look, Phoenix? Cool. No? Okay. Can I roll the intro titles now? Yeah? Cool. They got. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? Yes, this has been doing fairly sterling service as my upstairs vacuum cleaner for the past week or so, which is quite frankly, it would last forever if I use it for that. Blimey, this thing would last hundreds of years. But yeah, it's it's all I can do. It gives me an idea of it, and you know what? It is the sort of machine that you can plug it in, turn it on, and just clean. Just get the job done. Kick it out your way. And in the fastest amount of time you could reasonably, and I presume health and safety legally, do your task will be completed. Yeah, it is just one of those vacuum cleaners. Plug it in, turn it on, pick up the dirt, turn it off, put it away again. Done. See these rolling around hospitals, factories and shops forevermore. The machine itself is still, it's not full. I haven't really used it. What I have done is moved the PAT sticker, because it's portable appliance test, to the bottom, because it's actually from Victor Floor Care. I didn't fully appreciate that during the unboxing, so that's now underneath, so it can stay on there forever. The paper bag is, there's a couple of little spots of dirt on the filter. Inside though, it's starting to get that sort of fine coating of dust that paper bags unfortunately do, but yeah, there's not a lot of dirt in it. I haven't used it as a bench vac or anything. This is literally just been from my house. You might also notice that my cable is not attached on by its loop and this. And yeah, for me, I took it off because it's actually a lot more easier for me to store it to literally just wind up the cable and hang it somewhere in my cupboard, whereas obviously if I knock it over and it falls, the cable is going to fall off. That's probably one of the major downsides of this, is the cord storage. What I reckon they should do is amend this handle. This handle clips off. I'll show you in a minute. That's how I got the ring off. And if they just had some plastic wings that just sit and cover the cable just to keep it on, and then they could put some tool storage on it as well. But who knows? They must be fairly happy with it as it is. The tools are, well, they're almost very, very nice. There is nothing wrong with this floor tool and these ones. There's nothing wrong with this hose from this end all the way up to about there, and then it's sort of from here onwards that the only real major issue has been, and that is that this joint here leaks so much air, is a little bit noticeable. I've certainly picked it up and mentioned it to the nice gentleman who got in contact with me anyway, and he says he's passed it on. But last night, and doing that little bit there, proved it. I think I fixed it by using, in fact it's actually still over here, using the foam gasket from here that you can see where I scraped it off. That can go back out in the bin. Look, still a couple of good parts of it there. It sits nicely in here, and yeah, it seals it right up to the point where, plug myself back in again. There is no air leakage at all. None at all. And on a machine with only 700 watts, it does make a fair bit of difference. I mean, yeah, it's really quite nice now. Yeah, using it domestically, it's okay, but it will last longer commercially. And I'm going to bring you a bit closer because I've had this apart and I discovered something really quite brilliant, and I'm going to show you it as well. In its bin, and remove just these 4 screws. Yeah, one came out. Oh, flip it back over. We can lift off the top, and that's how the handle clips on. So that's why I'm thinking that if they're going to change anything, if they just stuck to this handle piece, they wouldn't have to change any of this. This is really good. Look, it's that sort of plastic that you can flexes all day long. No problem at all. In here, this is why it sounds so very quiet. Oh, I haven't finished. With my little screwdrivers, there we go. Because again, we don't need any more tools now. We just need to pop. I mean, it's probably a little bit easier with an actual screwdriver, but I don't want to get back up again. You all know how lazy I am. It's coming now, though. You get another 2 layers of sound deadening, which is why the whole thing sounds whisper quiet. I mean, I would possibly question in 10, 15 years time how much that would get full with dust with the paper bags, but that's not a problem for now, is it? Let's be honest. So yeah, here is our switch and our cable entry. You can see where, I presume the older style, the other style, because you could easily bop a cable on it, lives. Nice, decent motor mount as well. It's made in England. Dowding and Plummer are what Victor were before I think the whole lot was bought out, and they still own the name, and it is still made in Birmingham. They still make it, and that's really quite nice to see. The other thing that I need to show you is actually under here. So we shall take out 2 more screws. Ever so simple this. You can fully see them shipping, you know, obviously if you're a maintenance engineer for and company, you're going to be familiar with a screwdriver, shipping you a motor and you can fit it and your machine will work again. Things like that. This motor is made by Dommel. It's actually a really decent class of motor. Dommel have been making very good motors for decades. My Moulinet has had one in, and I was very cross when I bent the armature ever so slightly. But yeah, that motor will hopefully, I mean, you know, I can't 100% say it to you, but will hopefully run forever, just because, yeah, they are well renowned for being very good. Yes, that was my doorbell, not yours. Look, the postman's come. I best hide my address because I haven't taken it off here. I mean, nothing for this. I've not ordered anything for this. What have we got? We have tools. What? Oh. Hello. DC25 brush rob I ordered. I've got one in. There's a DC25 post motor filter. And then a brush roll end cap, and then there isn't the other filter that I ordered, but a 35mm black crevice tool. Oh, well, nice one. Who are you? Oh, you've got your personal name on there. I'm not going to shout you out that much, but oh, blimey. I don't know what's in this one. What's in here? Laguna Moon Soak Off UV LED nail polish. What? Hello. Oh, I am so confused. Oh, I've not ordered nail polish. Well, either I've been sent the wrong thing, or somebody else is going to get whatever I am going to be missing. Oh my goodness. Right. I'm actually quite annoying because I didn't wash the filter for this. I could have this Dyson gone today. Right. Now I've got my screws. Right, back to the Victor. You don't even fit the Victor because, look, the Victor's 32mm tools, so you're useless as well. Oh, the fun of eBay. Yeah, so fantastic repairability, fantastic materials used. Oh, wait, we've got to pop this back on. And yeah, the whole thing just goes back together. You can put your new motor in it. And away you go. Way, that's far too much torque for these screws. Clip the top bit back on. Oh, hello. Did that before. There we go. This front bit, this is the big chunky clip that locks the top on. Put that back on. It does click in, but because I pushed down, I've popped it out. Then we'll put our tertiary sound deadening, in. Then we can get this. And this bit was a little bit fiddly. There we go. Yeah, you just got to stick it past there, and the whole thing is ready to go back together. I've tried to make a little obstacle course just to demonstrate that, you know, it bounces off of things really very well, and you know, if you're cleaning a busy office environment, it just knocks off of chair legs, table legs, random Dyson DCO2s with real ease. It's not even too bad on stairs. I mean, it's not going to sit on the stairs. It'll take a tumble down some stairs, but it's so light, depending on how full your bag is, that you could quite happily hold it in one hand and just clean all the stairs you need. This upholstery tool is managing to not dig in either. My carpet's notoriously horrible for that. It glides straight over the top very nicely. So there we go. Yes, the Victor V9 HEPA would make a superb domestic vacuum. You know, if you had a big house, the cable is far too long for my little 2-bedroom. But hey, that's not what this machine is all about. So it's a really good vacuum for your home if you need something that's ever so light, manoeuvrable, and if you put a gasket on that hose, or who knows, they might even start doing it, because this is a nice hose end. It's not massive. You can just take your wand off and do what you've got to do and put your tools back on. It's got a decent, it's good. It's not fancy. It's not trying to be something that it doesn't need to. But yeah, in my house, this is only going to do so much. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you want to, if you haven't done already, and have a big liking for Victor's, because in the next video we shall not be here in my house. We should hopefully be, if the stars and planets align, somewhere where this is going to feel very much more at home, and we'll see how it does there with prolonged use, actual dirt, and not a smooth domestic flooring. Until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I and this Victor will definitely see you very, very soon. Bye bye.